morning. This is NJ here. Welcome to English speaking class. Guys, girls, viewers and my students. Assalamu alaikum. Marhaba, Tajahaw, Privet, Jiyayanu. My students, today we are going to view the narration. Narration means that direct speech and indirect speech. Today we are discussing the part 2 of this narration, and it's have an importance of the narration. Direct speech and indirect speech are of great importance. They are commonly used in speaking and they are taught in colleges and schools as well. Let's start our lesson of narration, changing direct speech to indirect speech, and we will see and discuss the rules that apply while making these certain changes from direct speech to indirect speech. Let's start our lesson behind on a whiteboard. Here see my students, the first statement you see. So direct speech, Bob said, comma, inverted comma, start. What day is it today? What day is it today? Comma close, interrogative sign. Bob said, comma, inverted comma, start. What day is it today? What day is it today? आज क्या दिन है? बॉब ने कहा आज क्या दिन है? What day is it today? बॉब ने कहा आज क्या दिन है? This is a question, and you see my students, this part that speech is in two parts. The first part is Bob said, comma, and the second part is inside the commas. What day is it today? What day is it today? Bob said, what day is it today? This is the direct speech statement. Let's see how it's going to change to the indirect speech and the rules that apply for making these changes. Please be quiet. Let's see these changes that apply for this, making these changes. You see my students, indirect speech you see, Bob asked, we write said, we replace said by asked, and Bob asked, we write asked instead of said. Bob asked, and this word W's, 5 W's and how will stand as they are. So we will write a word as the rules say. My students, you see, आप देखते हैं कि यहाँ पे हमने Bob asked लिखा, और जब हम कॉमर्स पे अप्रोच करते हैं तो कॉमर्स को रिमूव कर देंगे और यहाँ पे हम वर्ड को ऐसे ही लिखेंगे, क्योंकि रूल्स जो हैं क्वाइज जो हैं चेंजिंग के इंडायरेक्ट में वो यही है कि W वाले लफ्ज और हाउ वाले लफ्ज को वैसे ही लिखा जाता है. आफ्टर दिस we have to make this interrogative statement a positive or affirmative statement. So the day will stand as the subject, what day, and it will turn into the positive statement and it will stand as a subject. The what day, it was that day. So tense of change, there is required tense of change. Is will change to the past because in the outer part of direct speech we have past tense. By rules, if there is a past tense outside the commas, in first part and inside the commas there is a present, and while we change this to direct speech, so inside the commas the present form of tense will change to the past verb form. So was is here instead of is because the outer part is in the past. Bob asked what day it was that day. Today will change to that day. There are specific words. This will change to that. This will change to that. Now will change to then, and today will change to that day. So that's why applying the rules we will write here that day instead of this day. So this is the new formation and affirmative statement here in indirect speech. You see, Bob asked what day it was that day. What day it was that day. Bob ने पूछा उस दिन क्या दिन था. What day it was that day. Bob ने पूछा उस दिन क्या दिन था. You see my students, a beautiful change in indirect speech. Bob asked, Bob ने पूछा what day it was that day. Bob ने पूछा उस दिन क्या दिन था. Okay my students, let's move to the next statement in direct speech. आइए direct speech के paragraph पुस्तकों के अगले जुमले को देखते हैं. You see my students, next direct speech statement is Tim said, comma, inverted comma, start. I have spoken to Tina. I have spoken to Tina. Commas close. I have spoken to Tina. Tim said, Tim ने कहा, I have spoken to Tina. मैं टीना से बात कर चुका हूँ. Here we need make some question and commas are required here because this is a direct speech. So Bob Tim said, I have spoken to Tina. Tim ने कहा मैं टीना से बात कर चुका हूँ. This is a text based statement in two parts. First part is Tim said, Tim ने कहा, and inside the commas, my students see that Tim said, comma, and inverted comma starts. I have spoken to Tina, commas close, full stop. I have spoken to Tina. This is an affirmative statement. ये एक मुस्बत जुमला है. Tim said, Tim ने कहा, I have spoken to Tina. मैं टीना से बात कर चुका हूँ. Let's see how it's going to change. आइए स्टूडेंट्स देखिए कैसे इसकी चेंज होती है. You see in that speech, Tim told. Instead of writing said, we write here told. Tim told. Tim ने बताया. Tim told, and now this is a affirmative positive statement. Commas will be removed by that. So we remove the commas and we write that as the rules apply. So Tim told that. Now you see here, I is the first person pronoun. This will be replaced by outer subject, that is Tim, and we require its subjective pronoun, that is he. He is a subjective pronoun of Tim, so I is replaced by he, so he will be here. So he, and now the change of verb form have will change to the past had, so that he had spoken to Tina. That he had spoken to Tina. Tim told that he had spoken to Tina. This is the new statement. And that speech will वास्तव गुफ्तगू में जिसम तुलबा आप देख रहे हैं. After trying rules, क्वाइट का इतलाक करते हुए हमने इंडेक्स स्पीच में इसको चेंज किया और न्यू फॉर्मेशन नया जुमला जो है वो आप देख रहे हैं. Tim told that he had spoken to Tina. Tim told that he had spoken to Tina. Tim ने बताया कि वो टीना से बात कर चुका था. Tim told that he had spoken to Tina. Tim ने बताया कि वो टीना से बात कर चुका था. Okay, my students, आइए इस अगले जुमले को देखते हैं. The next speech statement is and he said, comma, inverted comma start, shall I get a prize? Shall I get a prize? And he said, Andy ने कहा, shall I get a prize? क्या मैं एक इनाम हासिल करूँगा? This is also an interrogative statement, and you see that we require to fix the comma there. We write comma there. So this is the completion of the statement of affirmative statement, and it's a interrogative in questionary statement. So Andy said, Andy ने कहा, comma inverted comma start, shall I get a prize? क्या मैं एक इनाम हासिल करूँगा? So my students, the first part is in the past tense, and the inside the commas we have the future indefinite, shall I get a prize? क्या मैं एक इनाम हासिल करूँगा? Andy said, Andy ने कहा, shall I get a prize? क्या मैं एक इनाम हासिल करूँगा? This is a text speech. Let's see how it's going to change to index speech. आइए देखते हैं कि ये फिर वास्तव गुफ्तगू में कैसे चेंज होती है. See again, we write Andy asked, said is replaced by asked. So Andy asked, by rules allow us that we can replace said. Even we can write said as well here, but to beautify the statement we write asked. Andy asked, Andy ने पूछा. Now you see, this is a simple interrogative. So in simple interrogatives we write if or whether. So commas are removed and we write here if. And he asked if. Again, I is a first person pronoun. It should be changed by outer subject, that is Andy, and the subjective pronoun of Andy is he. So after if we write here he, and shall will change to the past verb form. So we will write here would, because he takes will, and according to that sequence of tense we will write here would he would get a prize, if he would get a prize, and the interrogative statement will be changed to the positive or affirmative as the rule says. So we have done it beautifully. And he asked if he would get a prize, and he asked if he would get a prize, and he asked if he would get a prize. एंडी ने पूछा आया कि वो एक इनाम हासिल करेगा. And he asked if he would get a prize. And he asked if he would get a prize. एंडी ने पूछा आया कि वो एक इनाम हासिल करेगा. एंडी ने पूछा आया वो एक इनाम हासिल करेगा. So this is a beautiful statement in that speech. Here are my students. We have seen different tenses and their formation of direct speech and indirect speech, and by applying rules we have made certain changes. Please memorize all these statements and sentences of narration. I wish you all the best. I'll see you again. Goodbye. Goodbye.